Hi there, Virgo, and welcome back to Star Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of October the 26th through to November 1st. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. First up, we have Major Arcana, the Hanged Man reversed, followed then by the Nine of Wands in the upright. And next we have the Six of Swords upright, followed then by the Major Arcana, the Star in the upright. And lastly, we have the Knight of Cups upright. So, for your overall energy, Virgo, you have that of the Hanged Man in the reverse position. The Hanged Man in the upright position can point to where we need to take a step back. We need a new perspective on things. Things could be holding us up, other situations, other people, what have you. When the card is reversed, this can point to a return to action. This is where we're no longer, some of you Virgos maybe were waiting for the tide to turn on a situation. Could have been a work situation, a health situation, life situation, romantic situation. Maybe you were looking at things from a different perspective at one point. You were just, maybe you were made to wait there because you weren't getting answers, or you weren't figuring things out, or it was just, something was stalling. But now, you've got the perspective. At least you feel you have the perspective you need to be able to move forward with something. So it's all about no longer waiting. It's time to move now, Virgo. So right at the beginning of the week, we have the Nine of Wands here in the upright position. This is the Wounded Warrior card. This is where we're standing on guard, ready to fight another day on the same subject that we have fought for many times already. Now, the interesting thing about the Wounded Warrior energy, the Nine of Wands, is that we don't necessarily have to fight another day, but we're just on guard and we're ready to do it. This is indicating that it could be, for some of you Virgos, you kept hitting that same wall over and over and over again. Now, it could be an issue in a relationship. It could be about the relationship itself. It could be a work situation, a financial situation, a health situation. A home situation is very hard when it's just a general read, right? So it's going to be different for all of you. Only take what resonates. And so if you've been fighting this same battle over and over and over again, you could just be thinking maybe, okay, I can see where we're going to go here. I know how this is going to go. I know how it's going to unfold, and I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. But like I said, the interesting part about this energy is this is not necessarily going to go that way. We're just on guard and ready for it just in case it does. But it's paired up here, interestingly enough, with the Six of Swords in the upright position. This is all about moving on. Cancer got this card as well. It's all about sort of releasing a situation, just moving on from murky waters, from difficulties, from emotional upsets, ups and downs and stuff. And it's just like, I've had enough of this. It's just time to carry on, to move on from this situation. So some of you, this could be representative of literally moving, because sometimes the Six of Swords can indicate travel. It could be travel, across seas. It could be travel up the, well, I'm not going to say up the block because it would be a little bit more significant than that, but sort of travel maybe across town even. Maybe you, some of you, maybe you're, say, moving on from your job, and maybe your job was close and you got another job and it's like further away. It could be travel like that. Others of you could just be, you're moving away from a situation that's caused you so much turmoil and difficulties, right? This is like I've been challenged too much on this front. So it could be, again, a relationship, could be a job, could be a health issue, could be financial issue, and you're just so ready to move on now. You're just like, no, I'm ready to move. I'm going to make my move. Could be wanting to, move across town. You could be wanting to move to another place altogether. You could just be packing everything up and just moving. It's like, okay, I've had enough of this. I'm just going to move now. And you could be physically moving, but a lot of you, it's just metaphorically, you're just moving on from difficulties. And you're moving into hope, I see. This is nice, because the next card up, moving towards the weekend, is the beautiful energies of the Star. This is the Aquarius energy. Some of you could be involved in Aquarian, but this is really nice energy, very healing. The star is very healing energy, but it's also the star of hope. It's the star of faith. It's just that inner knowing. It's like when you're moving towards something, or you just feel something or sense something, and you just know that it's going to work out. It's that kind of feeling. You may not have anything in your exterior that you can point to and say, hey, these are the reasons, or this is the basis for my optimism, but it's that kind of optimism that comes from within, where you just feel it. You just wake up one day and maybe you had a good dream about something, or you just feel really good and you say, I know things are going to work out the way that, I want them to, or the way that I expect. It's just a feeling. It's that inner knowing. It's also the major arcana's version of the wish card. So make a wish, Virgo. You're moving in the right direction. You definitely are, because see, you're moving away from things that challenge you. These are things that challenge you. You're moving away from it. And in doing so, you're becoming more optimistic, because you can feel, you just have that inner faith. And then the last card you have up is the Knight of Cups in the upright position. This is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is water energy. Out of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. This is known as the knight in shining armor kind of energy. Could be for some of you, this is on the romantic front. Maybe you've fought too many challenges as a single person, or as someone in a relationship that it's just like, no, it's not working out for me anymore, so I'm moving on. And maybe you just sort of say, like, you know what, I'm moving towards my future because I feel there's a new offer in my future. And if that's the case, you're right, because this is the knight in shining armor coming towards you. This could be an offer of romance, definitely, absolutely, Virgo. This could be an extremely romantic offer. Could be anything from a marriage proposal to an offer to, start dating. The Knight of Cups, though, is very romantic. This is a romantic dreamer here. So it could be somebody you're meeting or somebody you're getting together with, and this person is an extreme dreamer. But for others of you, if it's not romantic, it could be that you're moving away from a job or a career that really is not doing it for you. You're moving towards something, you want something that's more creative. It could be in the arts. That's the thing about the Knight of Cups. If he's not romantic, a lot of people are already, settled down. They're happily married or in a relationship, or happily single, whatever the case may be, not looking for romance. So sometimes the Knight of Cups can simply represent an offer, like of your dream job, of your dream career, or it definitely is good news if you are in the creative field. If you are a artist or a musician or something like that, it could be an offer of something in that field that would make you extremely happy. The Knight of Cups offer is something that, is something that's dear to your heart. Now, whether that be in career, because a lot of people get their their emotional fulfillment from their career. So could definitely be something like that. Only take what resonates. And that's it for this week, Virgo. I hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.